What's going on, guys? I just wanted to give you guys a quick little rundown of the roadmap that MW2 just put out. It includes Warzone, DMZ, the Battle Pass, new operators, new weapons, all of that. So if you liked the video, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and I hope to see you guys on the next one, all right? So this is the Modern Warfare 2 patch notes for November 16th. This kind of gives you a preview of what it all includes. Warzone 2.0, the new map is on Mazra, and then the new mode DMZ. You have the new Gulag system, the heavy chopper and the Hummer EV. Then the game features are aquatic combat, circle collapse, which is 3 circles. We have proximity chat, new buy stations, a third-person playlist, and an interrogation mode. In multiplayer, they're coming out with Shoot House, and then shipment will be about halfway through the season. There's a new in-season raid for co-op, new co-op mission as well, and CDL Mosh Pit. And you have for the Battle Pass, they have a new Battle Pass system coming out, a new operator and launch called Zeus, which you could see right here in the middle, and 2 new weapons, which is the Abbas P and the Victus SXMR. Modern Warfare FC event, limited operator bundles. You have Messi, Paul Pogba, and Neymar Jr., as well as more weapons and operators to come, which is the M13B and the Chimera. Couple new bundle packs, 2 new operators. So, they did quite a few changes. Al Mazrah is the map. This is a look at the map. You have Oasis. You have a couple multiplayer maps that are thrown in there, and a couple of the Invasion Ground War maps thrown in there, such as Seraph Bay and Said City. Pretty big map. It's got a couple nice, heavily building areas. You got airport down here. You got a nice little river that comes up through the map and goes up through Al Mazrah City. I'm really looking forward to it. I'm really hoping it's going to be good. I have high hopes for this. Just like I know a lot of you guys played Warzone, and if you didn't, I would definitely hop into it. It's going to be free to play, so be sure to just give it a shot, check it out. One of the big things for Warzone 2.0, I know a lot of people were worried about, was the loadouts. The loadouts are not leaving. They're going to be keeping the loadouts in. Similar to the original Warzone, loadouts are going to be a big part of it. You get enough cash to buy your loadout, you get your weapon that you built, or multiple weapons that you have built up and modded out the way that you want them, as well as a new loadout primary benefit, which is your primary weapon. So there's 3 ways to earn a loadout, or at least your primary weapon that you have modded out with the attachments that you want on it, is shops. So players can use in-match cash at shops, which is the new buy station, purchase their primary weapon or loadouts. There's a public loadout that'll drop in for any team that gets to it first. You and your teammates can loot it, get your loadouts, and I believe the loadout is going to go away like it did in previous Warzone. As well as strongholds and black sites, which we'll get into a little bit later. So you have the looting mechanics, which are similar to the original Warzone, but there's a new backpack system in DMZ, which I believe is going to correlate over to Warzone 2.0. Supply boxes will throw out your items that you pick up. When a player interacts with any loot container, such as a duffel bag, a med case, it'll function as a loot menu. When a player dies, they'll drop their primary weapon on the ground and their backpack. Their backpack is going to have all of the stuff that they've picked up in it. If any of you guys played Blackout back in the day, I have a feeling it's going to be similar to that, how it dropped the bag on the ground, you open it up, and it's got a list of all the stuff, ammo, the attachments that they had, stuff like Blackout used to have, but I'm sure this is going to have your grenades, your meds, your whatever the other, stuff that they've picked up will be in there. As well as the new Gulag system. Some people are a little skeptical on this one because of how it plays out. It's not your standard 1v1 Gulag. It is a 2v2 now. So the Gulag is going to have a 2v2. You can either take down each other. You're going to start out with a pistol, a shotgun, a lethal grenade, or a tactical. One of those two. And then as you get closer to the center of the map, they're going to have better weapons for you to pick up. It's also going to include a jailer, which is an AI. It's going to help to speed up the combat of the Gulag. So if you guys are just kind of camping around or just playing it slow, the jailer is going to pop up and probably try to kill you guys or take you guys out. So you can either choose to fight each other pretty quickly, or you both can sit back, fight the jailer. And if the jailer kills all 4 players or the time runs out in the overtime scenario, so there's no more flag captures, then it is going to be the jailer. If the jailer doesn't die, then all 4 players are eliminated. But if the jailer dies, say both teams focus on the jailer, then all 4 players go back into the match. So like in Invasion, you have your AI that run around, they come off the helicopters, etc. The only time that you're going to see AI in Warzone is in the strongholds, the black sites, and the jailer in the gulag overtime. So the gulag is just one of the 3 places that you're going to find AI. The other 2 are the strongholds and the black sites. You'll see them pop up on your map. You'll kind of know what they are because I'm sure there's going to be a distinct symbol or location on the maps where they're at. Several strongholds are going to be activated. Squads can visit these areas to fight AI combatants. The first team to complete a stronghold must disarm a bomb and will earn a key to a black site. This, whenever they kill all the AIs there or any other players, then you're going to have the chance to earn your custom loadout, but not a black site key, right? So that's only from strongholds. Black sites are a bit more dangerous form of strongholds. They offer a permanent weapon blueprint reward and even more valuable in-match items. So you're going to be able to get weapon blueprints that you can extract with in the DMZ, or I'm guessing Warzone if you pick it up, I'm not sure, as well as other rewards that you can use in game. So a couple of the other things that they added in is the aquatic combat, some new vehicles, and a fuel mechanic. So you can't just drive around endlessly on unlimited fuel anymore. The circle collapse. There may not be only one safe zone. This is where I was talking earlier about the 3 circles. Until you get to the end, which I believe they're all going to collapse into one circle. You have proximity chat, assimilation, which is you have the choice to join up with enemy operators and form a larger squad in the DMZ modes. Interrogation, so this kind of reminds me of Rainbow Six Siege. You had that one character that if you downed an enemy, you can go up and interrogate them, and it shows where the rest of the team is. So if you down an enemy in the squad, you can go up and interrogate him and see where the rest of his team is at. As for the vehicles, you have a heavy chopper now and the Hummer. So you see the Hummer here, and then you have the heavy chopper in the background. There are, I believe it's 14 new vehicles. You have the ATV, the UTV, the hatchback, the SUV, the new Hummer. You have the cargo truck, the light helo, heavy chopper. You have an RHIB, which is a tactical boat. You have an armored patrol boat. So those are going to be all the vehicles that are going to be available to be used in Warzone 2.0. And then the gas mechanics. So no more unlimited fuel. All vehicles use fuel over time, and when it runs out, that vehicle is no longer usable. So you could either refill your gas at a gas station or use gas cans that you find around the map. Gas stations can also repair body damage and tires. So if your vehicle is about half health, you pull up to a gas station, repair the vehicle, it's back to full health. And then operators can also perform flat tire repairs anywhere in the world by getting out of the vehicle and interacting with that individual tire. So this is a little bit more in depth on the DMZ. It is, and you have your traditional Warzone modes: solos, duos, trios, quads. It's also going to come out with a DMZ, which is DMZ is an open world narrative focused extraction mode where operator squads have free reign to complete faction based missions, take on additional side objectives, engage with the enemy operators or the AI combatants, and search for valuable items, all while fighting to survive towards your exfil. Expect a tactical overview into this mode closer to its launch next week, so they're going to go a little more in depth closer to the release date of the update. On top of that, there is a third-person playlist for Warzone, so if you enjoy the PUBG style gameplay of the third person, Warzone is also going to include that as well. They're also going to be leaving in Caldera. So while they're working on Warzone 2.0, um, the original Warzone is going to continue until November 16th, where they're going to take it down for a little bit. At approximately 8 a.m. Pacific time on November 16th, the original Warzones will temporarily go offline, and then Season 5 of Call of Duty Vanguard will conclude. At about 10 a.m. Pacific time, they're going to drop Warzone 2.0. During this time, studio development resources will be focused on ensuring the new Warzone 2.0 free-to-play ecosystem is running effectively. So Warzone 2.0 will be free to play, yes. Once the Warzone 2.0 is fully stable, and after a small development break for Thanksgiving, Warzone is planned to relaunch as Call of Duty Warzone Caldera as a separate experience. So you're not going to be able to use the stuff from Warzone 2.0 in Caldera and vice versa. Any bundles that you buy on Caldera will not be able to be used on Warzone 2.0 and vice versa. The only thing that is going to be transferable between the two is your COD points that you get. So for the full overview, like I said earlier, Shoot House is going to come on November 16th with the update. Shipment is going to come out a little bit later in the season. You have CDL Mosh Pit and the new Spec Ops mission, as well as the first raid, which will probably come mid-season as well. Here's a little look at Shoot House. This is what's going to come out at launch. And then you have Shipment, which is back on the ship. For some of you OGs that played the older Modern Warfares, Shipment was always part of the big battleship. Some of them put them on the ground in the middle of a desert area, but I think this is going to be a little bit more nostalgic for myself and many others. They're also coming out with a ranked mode, which is the CDL Mosh Pit. Just like previous ranked modes, you're going to have certain rules, certain maps, certain game modes, stuff like that. So for you ranked players that really want to grind something out in the multiplayer, look forward to this. So the new Spec Ops mission is going to be called High Ground. It says successfully find and destroy enemy comm servers to locate and extract 3 hard drives with vital enemy intel. One operator will be tasked with piloting an attack chopper to clear out dangerous landmines, while the other works with AI allies as part of a ground assault team to infiltrate the buildings that contain enemy equipment. So you can replay this mission to get your weekly stars and do your daily challenges and stuff like that. So we have the new battle pass, now with more player choice. Conquer new battle pass as you choose map sectors your way to unlock both free and premium items in whatever order you decide. We get 4 total weapons and 6 new operators, as well as they're coming out with the seasonal prestige system. This is the kind of look at the battle pass. Kind of gives you a rundown of what to expect, the new operators, the new weapon blueprints, tons of items to come. So they have 4 new weapons. 2 are free in the battle pass. One of them is the Victus XMR sniper rifle. You have the Bass P SMG. You have the Chimera assault rifle, which looks similar to one of the older weapons. I can't remember the name of it. If you guys know, be sure to drop a comment on what the gun is. Help me out. I don't remember. And the M13B assault rifle. So we're also getting 6 new operators. The one that we're getting at launch is Zeus. He's got a full faceplate. I think it looks pretty cool. I've seen some mixed reviews on Twitter about it, but I think it's going to be pretty cool, especially with the other skins that are going to come out for him, because you know Call of Duty always does skins for operators. You have Klaus, which is going to come mid-season, as well as Gaz, which is going to come out mid-season as well. Then you have your Messi, Neymar Jr., and Paul Pogba. And then your prestige system. I know a lot of people are looking forward to this, myself included. We're sitting at level 55. We're grinding out those camos, but we're not prestiging. We're sitting there. So with season 1, once you hit rank 55, you will prestige to prestige 1. There's only going to be 5 prestiges for season 1. They're going to kind of split it up, so you can't just go hard on all your prestiges. These are the emblems. Personally, I think the middle one looks the best. You guys drop a comment, tell me which symbol that you think looks the best to you. Prestige 2 is going to be unlocked at rank 100. Prestige 3 150, Prestige 4 200, and Prestige 5 is ranked 250, and it will be level capped until the end of Season 1. So that was just kind of a quick rundown. If you want to get more in depth, you can go check it out online, MW2 Roadmap. I appreciate you guys watching the video. Hope you guys have a great day. If you liked it, be sure to like, comment, subscribe. Look forward to more videos, all right? You guys have a good day.